Saga with the Journey Home expansion. I'm Mark from Tabletopia, and we're going to be playing it today. I'm joined by Harry. How are you doing, Harry?
Hello. Hello, everybody.
It's
Harry here.
good to have you here.
Yeah, me too. It's very good to be here. I'm Harry. A quick word for me. I'm from Greece. I live in Malta now. I recently finished my master's degree here in the University of Malta in the Institute of Digital Games.
Oh wow.
I'm, yeah, it's what got me into Malta and into game design and game development.
Yep.
I'm currently pursuing a PhD. Probably will start the next month
Cool.
here in the same institute, and I started doing the game development and play testing at Mighty Boards
Yep.
very recently. The Journey Home is officially the first game I have worked in the development,
Wow.
and we really like the game. We're very proud. It's a very nice, tense, and sometimes quirky and funny experience. What else? I don't know. I don't
Wow.
want to
So this is your first design. I mean, so the expansion was it, and I think it's the solo mode that you've
Yep.
primarily worked on.
Yeah, I've worked primarily on the solo mode of this expansion.
Cool.
It's a dedicated solo mode for this one.
Yep.
Changes some things from the base one.
Yep.
Adds more flavor, I think. You have much more different and interesting choices to make there.
Yep.
And I've also worked on development, making the journey home, more balanced and, more nuanced.
Cool. So if people haven't played Post-Human Saga before, because that's the base game, and Journey Home is the brand new expansion that's on Kickstarter right now, what is Post-Human Saga about?
Posthuman Saga is an adventure game mainly. It has some tight Euro mechanics, but it has a lot of components. It has minis. It has stories. It affords a lot of emergent narrative. The way that you play the game can be a little sandbox experience, but it can also be a scripted narrative where you're journeying. And the main premise of the game is that we are survivors. We are one of the few last humans living in the fortress, the last bastion of civilization, because the world is overrun by mutants.
Oh no.
And mutant groups, which want to usher a new age of the post-human, evolved through mutations.
Yep.
And your happy, random post-apocalyptic stuff.
Yep.
Your goal is to venture from the forest out in the wilds, to find resources, to find info on the mutants, to try to resist them or fight them, or even beat them, and try, to get as much ahead from the mutant threat as you can, while also trying to make a name for yourself out in the wilds and earn your place in the fortress, because the fortress is very limited in its supplies. So you need to go out there, venture, gain experience, gain renown, and then come back the victor. So the game started that way. You ventured from the fortress.
Yep.
You adventured through the wilds. Then we had the first expansion, the Resistance expansion, in which our adventurers delved deeper into mutant territory, and they were tracking the so-called mutant slave trains.
Yep.
And now, in the journey home, the fortress calls us back, and we have to chart our journey from the wilds back to the fortress, while again avoiding the mutant threat, gaining as much info on them, and that's mainly what we're doing. We're foraging, we're trekking, we're facing mutants or other hostile enemies.
Yep.
We're trying to survive. We're trying to chart a path. We're trying to find scavenge sites. Then the fortress can, have some resources of them.
Mm-hmm.
And all in all, we're trying to survive and get back into the fortress in the journey home.
Cool.
And we're gonna do that by exploring,
Yep.
mapping,
Yep.
tile laying. There's a lot of tile laying in this game.
I like tile laying.
Yeah, we're gonna bid and auction for
Oh, wow.
the tiles because this is the broadcast. So we need to have a stronger signal than the other adventurers and bid for the stronger signal so we have more intel and chart better our course.
Yep.
And of course, we're going to fight. We're going to fight mutants and other enemies. We can survive them. We can go for the kill. It's your choice. You can be more friendly with less combat approach, or you can be all in the combat and try your luck there. And, pretty generally that's it.
Cool.
Our Kickstarter campaign is well on its way. 4 more days to go.
Well on its way. You've done 70,000 or 68,000 out of 20,000. So congratulations. Yeah. It's definitely happening.
We were funded in the first 4 hours or so.
Yep.
We're very happy for the support. A lot of returning backers. We really appreciate that. We have created the post-human world that we want to expand. We want to create a shared environment for players to feel together and have a shared experience.
Is that already planned?
What do you mean? If we have planned more,
you planned more post-human after this?
There's gonna be more. The world is gonna grow bigger.
Awesome.
Bigger, and we appreciate the support. The next chapter is out. We want our previous adventurers to go back in the fortress for a new chapter. We want to to experience the world and can play through Post-Human Saga, the base game, or the other expansion, Resistance expansion.
Yep.
Or even the Journey Home. The game is modular in that sense, so
cool.
You can mix and match different parts.
But throughout it does have an ongoing storyline. Is that right?
There is an ongoing storyline.
Yep.
Starts from the beginning. I'm not gonna spoil that.
Of course.
We have stories that are individual for the individual different, but we also have an overarching story that develops in the background, and Journey Home is the next installment of that story.
Cool.
So in a quick sense, we were in the fortress, we went out in the wilds, we pursued then the mutant slave trains further into the wild, we managed to survive, and right now the fortress calls us back, and that's where we're at, the story.
Cool.
And how the world is involved with, and some characters are recurring, some main events are happening.
Yep.
But this is all for you to experience.
Cool.
In your own way.
So what does the Journey Home add to the base game?
The Journey Home, briefly, it adds a lot more player interaction. Instead of having a specific mission, instead of each player having a specific mission that C separately pursues. Right now, our missions are shared, they're public, they're open to everyone. And the player who is the quickest can claim and refuse other players of doing so.
Okay,
so
sure.
This is one of the biggest differences. The other difference is the cartographer card. These cards dictate your specific setup.
Yep.
So it introduces some more variation in how we will begin and end our journey.
So these cartographer cards, we've already set them up in what we're looking at here, and so I've laid out the specific points that I need to reach, and if I accomplish this cartographer card, then I get the number of points on the bottom of the card. Is that right?
Yeah, that's cool. That is correct. If you manage to chart your journey back home, you're getting more victory points, more renown. You made it back to the fortress.
Sure.
Congratulations.
Cool.
But yeah, there are many more ways to gain victory points, mainly through the explorer mission, mainly through the public goals. Which, interestingly, the public goals themselves, when you claim them, can usually lead to a stream of more missions, of side missions, of side objectives, of side characters, of mutant encounters, and boss fights.
Yep.
That you can either pursue further or ignore and go for another explorer card and another. So you can play more competitively, or you can play more, on your own, charting your own journey. Guys, leave me. I'm gonna do my own here. So this is the main difference. A lot more player interaction. A lot of different ways to go for it. If you want more story, you can have it. If you want more structured way of going through the game, you can have it. If you want to have a free-for-all game with every game trying to deny the other players the access, you can have it. So you have a lot of more ways of interacting with people and of playing also. And in the base of all this, there is a possibility of a huge emergent narrative to arise and create, a shared experience of the Posthuman Saga world, where even if you pursue your own stuff and your own thing, you might feel like you're part of the world here. And, this is the biggest difference, and we're very proud of it.
That's really
awesome. It's also very fun to play.
Yeah.
My opinion.
Well, no, you sound very excited about it, and I am too. You look a bit frozen to me. Have we lost you, Harry? Oh no, Harry went offline. Well, I'm just going to... I can see you in Discord. And you're moving your mouse again. Hello. Are you still there?
Yeah, I never lost the connection with you. I was seeing you all this time.
Oh, that was weird. That's okay. I was just going to say... I'm really excited to play this. It is a bit of a long game, so today we're just going to play a bit of a shorter game, about 10 rounds or so instead of the normal 16. But you reckon the experience will still be there. So that's what I really want to get across for people. I think it's time that we learn how to play.
Yep.
So I would love you to teach me. And let's just cover the basics, and then as we play the game, I might ask questions and just elaborate a bit on specific things.
Yeah, I think that would be best.
Cool.
So the main goal,
yes,
is to win the game.
Okay.
And to do that, you want to have the most victory points.
Mm-hmm.
The player has, by the end of the 16th round, the player who has the most victory points wins the game.
Cool.
Straightforward. You're getting victory points by the explorer cards, by creating specific patterns, claiming the cards, and then following through side missions. So mainly through the explorer cards. And also you're getting points by your charting of your journey home. So if you complete your cartographer pattern, you also get points.
Yep.
You can also get victory points by spending 5 XP at the end of the game.
Oh,
so
yep.
Every unclaimed 5 XP will get you an additional victory point.
Oh, yep.
And, that's generally it. How we do all that? There are 3 phases in the game. The morning phase, in which we're gonna see if there is a broadcast, like a bidding auction phase.
Oh, yep.
Sure. In this way, we're gonna get our tiles, and we're gonna create our hand with tiles and the scaven site tokens.
Yep.
I'm gonna go through them, and after the morning phase is over, Then we have the day phase. The day phase is the action phase. And at the end, we have the night phase. It's sort of the upkeep phase.
Okay.
And we're doing that like for the end of the game. The actions happen in the day phase. You have 4 different actions to choose from. Each player chooses secretly one action and then reveal them simultaneously.
Yep.
And we resolve them in player order. The 4 actions are trek. The trek is the main action for finishing the objectives.
Yep.
Through trek, you have encounters and you fight mutants. And either by surviving or defeating the mutant, you score this trek. If you're getting knocked out, you lose some victory points.
Okay.
There are some specifics to that. Let's hope this will not happen.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's the trek. And from the trek, we go to the combat phase. We will go through the combat phase. It's a bit more... we're going to go through that.
Cool.
Apart from the trek option, we have the map option. The map option is a way that we can secure more tiles and place them apart from the bidding phase. So instead of only relying on the bidding phase, we can also do a map action whenever we want and claim more tiles, place them.
Yep.
Then we have the forage action. The forage action is the main way of scouring for equipment, for food, for whatever you want. So it's more of a phase that you want to set yourself up better in order to fight. And then we have the camp action. The camp action is a way to recover, health, stamina, fatigue, and your action cards. And that's, these are the 4 main actions that we can do. Our actions, we resolve them. Night phase, we can spend XP, we refresh everything, and then we go through the morning phase again.
Oh, cool. Easy.
This is the main overview.
Sure.
We have the round tracker here, so we have to eat food or suffer fatigue in every morning phase.
Okay.
And the game progresses through that.
Cool.
So we can go deeper into the combat if you want.
I mean, it does sound like there'll be a lot of combat, and that's the main way we get points. So, or the main way we survive, I guess.
In the Journey Home expansion, there is also a variety to that. So you can score the Explorer cards not only by trekking, but also doing other actions, like placing a scavenge token. And I haven't talked about movement and tile placing.
Sure.
So, So when you're trekking or when you're foraging, these are the 2 actions where you can move. If you choose either of those, you can move. Movement in this game has to be on a tile that you have.
Okay.
So when you move, you can place 1 tile from your hand to an adjacent tile, adjacent orthogonally, not diagonally. And you move into it. When you move into a tile, you can also place from your hand a scavenge site token. And you can place that on your tile.
Okay.
If you see, right on the down left corner, that's where you're pointing.
Yep.
These are the Recon objectives. These objectives have to do with the scavenge site tokens.
Yep.
So if you line specific scavenge site tokens in the correct succession, you score also victory points.
Do they have to be in a straight line, or they can just be in orthogonal connection?
The scavenge site tokens have to be in a succession, so they can be in either direction.
Yep, cool.
But they have to be in a succession. So you have to have a lab and a junkyard in a the correct succession.
Got it.
Figure this out. Okay. But the patterns on the Explorer cards need to be similar. They can be flipped. They can be mirrored, but they have to follow the specific pattern.
Yep. That
So
makes
if
sense.
you can see, yeah, we have here 1A, Explorer card 1A.
Yep.
You have to complete this specific pattern. You can flip it, you can mirror it, but it has to be a straight line somewhere.
Yep.
With the specific tiles and the specific actions. So in this case, you have to trek 2 times,
Yep.
survive or defeat the enemy, and then you have to have another a mole scavenge side in a city tile.
Okay.
So you also have to use mapping frequently in order to secure the specific pattern.
Yeah.
And remember, these are shared goals, and we are competing on them. So maybe I'm going for 1A, maybe you're also going for 1A.
Or maybe, and then if I miss out on 1A, I switch to 27.
Yeah.
Yep.
Sure. So you can claim these cards whenever you want.
Yep. Okay.
Also, complete the specific pattern and not claim a card for some reason. So you're free, but you can claim only 1 card in your turn. Every time you have your turn, you cannot claim 2 cards together. I think that's it. So when you're moving, you can place a tile. If you don't have a tile in your hand and you want to move somewhere, you can do the you can suffer 1 fatigue.
Okay.
And place a face down tile wherever you want.
Oh, cool. Where's the tile deck?
The tiles, I think, are near me.
There they are. Yes, cool.
Yeah, we can move them closer.
No, that's fine.
So this specific type of movement is called marching. So if you don't have something, a tile in your hand, or if you want to push your luck and try to find a different tile, you can move into a place and take a face down tile and place it there.
Yep.
But this costs you, this marching, this costs you 1 fatigue.
Fatigue,
You don't want to get a lot of fatigue in this game. If you have already placed tiles, you can move up to 2 spaces. So if you have like 3 or 4 tiles laid, you can move through them orthogonally up to 2 points, up to 2 spaces. But if you reach a place that you have to place a tile, your movement ends there.
Okay.
So at the beginning, we can only move once because then we would have to place a tile and then we couldn't. So you cannot place a tile and then move again and place another tile.
Sure.
If you place a tile, your movement ends.
Yep, that makes sense.
Yeah, and by moving is the main way of placing scavenged side tokens if you so desire in a tile. The other way of placing scavenged tokens is through mapping. This is one of the 4 actions. But if you choose mapping, you cannot move. So you can place tiles, adjust and manipulate some scavenged side tokens, but you cannot move.
Yeah.
So keep that in mind. To move, you need either to forage or to trek.
So forage will let you move or march and then do a loot, and trek will let you move or march and resolve a combat.
That is precisely correct.
Okay. Yep.
And I think that's all for now.
Cool.
We have a lot of deck of cards, but most of the components here are self-explanatory.
Yeah.
So they're easy to get it. The combat phase, when you encounter an enemy, we can go through when the first encounter.
That sounds good.
Arrives.
That sounds good. Yeah.
Okay. I think we can start, and we can, tackle everything that comes up.
That sounds good. All right. Well, it looks like you have been randomly drawn as the first player. You're green and I'm red.
Okay.
Would you like to start things off? Oh, so first we have the morning phase.
Yeah. So I'm gonna flip this morning phase token. You see there's a food token here. So eat food first or suffer fatigue.
Okay.
But in this case, we're in a camp because it's the beginning of the game. We're in a camp token.
Oh, yep.
So we don't need to eat food. When you're in a camp, you don't need to eat food.
And where are my food resources? Do I have food somewhere?
Yeah, this is on your player board.
Oh, the cans. I have 2. Okay.
Yeah, these are the camps, yeah. You have 2 ammunition.
Yep.
You have your camp token. When you take your camp action, you're going to place your camp token.
Okay.
And then you have the stack of your explorer tokens. When you explore an area, when you trek an area, you place a trek token. When you complete a pattern, you flip it over to signify that you claim the pattern. You complete the pattern. But we're going through the specifics.
Yeah, that's fine. We'll get to that.
Okay.
Here we go.
Flipping this token. Underneath the token, you can see this is a book icon here.
Yeah.
It indicates if we're going to have a story encounter.
Okay.
In this case, we don't have a story encounter.
Sure.
And you can see also there is a broadcast icon. So right now we're broadcasting.
Okay. Hello, Harry. Oh, Harry went offline. Uh-oh. Come back. Oh, there you are. I can see you again. Can you see me? Hi.
Yeah. I don't know what's happening because
it's really strange.
I still was seeing you and I was hearing you.
Really?
I don't know.
Anyway, so morning broadcast.
Yeah. So what's happening here? We are at the beginning of the game. We have 2 broadcast tokens.
Yep.
And 3 in the exhausted area.
Okay.
So right now we can use one of the 2 that we have. We take them and we secretly bid 1, 2, or nothing. And this bidding is gonna dictate the player order.
Okay.
Who is going to claim tiles first?
Yeah.
In the case of a tie, the player orders remains as is.
Sure.
So if we both bid 2 tokens,
yep,
I'm gonna remain the first player.
Okay, that makes sense.
And be able to pick up a tile or a scavenge token. Yeah.
Yeah, cool. Now, if you would like to bid 2, when things are in your hand, you can hold Shift to select multiple of them. And that's how you can bid on those. If you want to bid strong. So let's see. We're bidding on player order. Okay, no problem. I'm going to bid this amount.
Okay, how can I bid? You cannot see me.
If you just want to drag it into your hand. And then at the same time, we'll place them on our boards, our bids.
All right.
Okay. Ready?
Okay.
And 3, 2, 1, bid. I bid nothing.
Okay. I bid 1.
Yep.
So this goes into the exhausted place.
Yep.
And I have to choose. I'm the first player to choose, so I will choose. I have to choose a pair.
Okay.
So I can choose 1 tile and its specific pair. I cannot choose whichever tile and whichever scavenge tile I want. So in this case, I'm going to pick this tile here.
Yep.
Put it in my hand, and
it's a city.
The mud. Yes, because
there's a lot of city in the goals.
Exactly.
Yeah. Okay.
So there goes my pick. These go into my hand. My combined hand size is 4.
Okay.
4 of everything. So I can have like 4 tiles or 3 tiles in one scavenge or 4 scavenge. You know, cannot have more. So at the end of every broadcast phase, if we have more, we have to discard.
Yeah.
Up to 4.
Okay. Interesting.
Yeah. So you can take your pick.
Oh yeah.
We should also be mindful of the, recon objectives.
Recon objectives. That's what I was just looking at. Okay.
There's a lot of information. Right? Yeah.
Yes. Okay. In that case, I'm going to take something mountain, and the mountain I want is for the. Oh, I think the wind. I think the shopping trolley's a little rarer, so I'm just going to take these 2.
All right.
So the tile goes into my hand, and that little resource, the shopping trolley, just sort of sits here around.
Yeah, it stays in your hand.
Oh,
so
in
the
my
tile
hand.
And the trolley, yeah.
Yep, cool.
These are in your hand.
Cool.
They don't have to be, private. They can be open.
Oh,
okay.
cool.
Let me move the tiles. Then we just refresh.
Yep. Oh no, not the whole thing. So those 2.
Okay, and
2 tiles. Oh, you got it.
Oh, sorry.
Cool.
Okay. Now we're going into the day phase. And we secretly choose one of the 4 actions.
Yep.
And we declare them.
Okay.
And then we will resolve them in player order.
Interesting. Okay. So we can camp, which doesn't seem great right now. We can move on march. We can forage. Or we can map. Oh, and I see. The broadcast tokens... When you recover broadcast tokens, that comes out of your exhausted area. Sure. Okay. And pick a paired terrain and scavenger site from the map queue. Oh, I can get more maps. Oh, what have we got? I said shopping carts were rare, but I don't think they're so rare anymore. So that's not...
It was rare.
It was
can be rare, but
yeah.
It depends on the draw.
Yes, of course.
Quick note, how can I select many components?
Yeah, just hold shift and drag a box around things.
Yeah, it doesn't seem to...
Hold shift, click, and drag. The other way is you can... you can hold shift and click on multiple objects at once. All right.
It doesn't seem to work with it right now. But...
Oh no.
Anyway.
Yeah. Okay. I think what I'm going to do is this. Yeah. Oh, I do want that. Yeah, interesting. Okay, I've decided.
Okay, me too.
Yep.
So we can go 1, 2, 3 and reveal.
Yep, cool. 1, 2, 3. I'm going for a trek.
I'm also going for a trek.
Makes sense.
Okay. Okay. So let's start resolving through player order.
Sure.
So I'm trekking, so I'm moving.
Yep.
I'm going to place a tile here.
Yep.
And I'm also going to place a scavenge side token on the tile,
Okay.
and I'm gonna move into the tile, and my movement ends here
Mm-hmm.
because I just place a tile.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm trekking here in this specific terrain.
Cool.
So when I'm trekking, right now I'm going to face an encounter.
Mm-hmm.
At the beginning of the game, we draw from the level 1 encounters.
Yep.
Here. By round 7 and onwards,
Yes.
we're drawing from the level 2.
Got it.
So I think it's better to get as many treks as possible through these early stages.
Yeah, that
level
makes a lot of sense.
Are brutal. So I am picking and fighting here.
Okay. The urban ganger.
Yeah. So this enemy is not a mutant enemy.
Okay.
The good thing about that is that he cannot give me a mutation. The thing is that whenever a mutant enemy hits you in the melee phase,
Yeah.
you get the damage. Apart from the damage, you get a mutation.
Isn't that good because then I get superpowers?
It could, yeah, but the thing is that you don't know how to control your superpowers.
Yes.
And there is a lot of mistrust on mutants. So this can affect your story encounters.
That makes sense.
Can affect some events happening in the game. We haven't talked about events, but I will talk when they pop up.
Yeah.
And it's similar to the enemies.
Yep.
Up until round 7, whenever we get mutated, we draw from this deck.
Yep.
The normal mutations. From round 7 onwards, when we get mutated, we draw from
the harder mutations.
Yeah, the major mutations.
Yep.
And that's it.
Cool.
More harder. So,
cool.
So very quickly, the urban gangster has 2 health, as you can see at left corner. He has the blue box here dictates his range combat. And the red down is the melee combat. The number up on the right corner is his range.
Yep.
So we're having range here. In the range weapons, we're having specific ranges. Whoever has the highest gets to shoot or do his action first.
Cool.
I have the throwing knives, and my range is 0.
Yep.
So first of all, we're rolling his dice. Enemies, combat encounters in general, work with dice.
Okay.
As you can see, in the range phase, the urban gangster rolls 2 dice. So we're play. How do we roll dice?
Yeah, just hit, grab the die, click the dice, and press R.
Okay. This is for you, so you can roll the dice for me.
Oh, I get to roll for you. So these 2 dice? Okay.
Yes, these 2 blue dice. These are the 2 ranged dice.
Here we go.
Please roll something good.
1 hit.
Okay. This is 1 success.
Okay.
The 1 success translates to his board here.
Okay.
So you can see with 1 success, he does 1 damage to me.
Yep.
And that's it.
Oh, cool. Okay, that makes sense. Yep.
Yeah. It's explanatory, but we're gonna get to it. So I just get 1 damage. I'm down to 4 health right now. I'm also fighting him in the range combat. And
okay.
This is what I'm going to do. I'm going to... Sorry.
Do you want 1 card or the whole deck?
I want the whole deck in order to pick.
Yep.
These are my action cards.
Yeah, cool. So
we're fighting 2 action cards.
Press shift when you click it.
Yeah, it doesn't seem to work for some reason.
Okay.
My shift doesn't seem to work for some reason.
Oh no. Do you want it in your hand or do you want it just on the table?
Whatever works.
Yeah, okay.
Because I have to choose one of these cards.
Okay.
So
Let me put everything back in. And then we'll have a nice deck of things to look at. So, there's your action cards, and then these 4 as well.
These are.
Well, you have a lot of actions you can pick from.
So this one action here,
Yeah.
it's a skill. So I haven't learned it yet.
Oh, cool. Okay.
Give me 1 second to go through this. I think this is a double. It doesn't need to be here.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, there are some minor fixes at the end.
That's fine.
So these are my actions right now.
Yep.
How combat works?
Yeah.
First, you have to pick a primary card.
Okay.
The primary card you can pick is whatever card you want. You can pick whatever card you want, except from 2 cards that right on top do not exhaust.
Mm-hmm.
So I can pick whichever from the other cards.
Yep.
So this is my primary card. When I pick it, this card is going to be exhausted.
Mm-hmm.
So I won't be able to use it again unless I can recover it. And you recover stuff by camping.
Yep, that makes sense.
So this is also like an attrition effect. So do I want to use my best card in the beginning of the game and ensure a quick victory of the game of the enemies, or do I want to keep my best cards for more difficult encounters?
I mean, that makes sense. And you probably don't want to use your strong cards on the human enemy, right?
It depends.
Okay.
If I, because each enemy has some specific, victory rewards.
Sure.
So maybe I like the reward, so I want to ensure a victory. Maybe I want to ensure that I am successful. So it depends.
Okay.
But yeah, generally, I will try to use something that's not uber powerful.
Sure.
So what's happening? We pick one primary card. So this is our primary card. And then we shuffle all the other cards.
Yep.
And we pick randomly another card.
Okay.
And we use both of these cards.
But cool.
Our random card just goes back into our hand.
Sure.
Only the primary card is exhausted.
Gets exhausted. Got
so
it.
There is a chance that I pick a very, weak card, and then randomly I have a super powerful card that's not going to be exhausted. But if you want to ensure that you have a positive outcome, maybe you want to choose your best primary card.
Cool.
So I'm choosing my primary cards. I'm gonna play it. I'm just gonna use this card.
Okay. The frontal attack.
So this card, this card is gonna. Sorry. Wait, I cannot seem to be able to flip it.
It's not flipping. Oh, there it is.
So this is my primary card.
Mm-hmm.
As we're in the range combat, I have to use ammunition if I want to fight in the range. If I don't want to fight in the range card, I can immediately go to the melee combat.
Okay.
But I want to use some cards. Our primary card is the same for range and for melee.
Okay.
Our random card is gonna be different from range and from melee.
Right.
Got it? That makes sense?
Yep.
So, this is my primary card, and I have to shuffle these cards and randomly pick one.
Let me make you a deck.
Yes. Can you help me with that?
Yes, of course. Yeah. Come on. Why aren't you? You go in there. Uh-huh. The rest of you should be able to go in there. Or not. Why? Are they different sizes for some reason? Oh, hold on. Maybe the ones with different backs don't like each other. What? I'm gonna, let's see if... I think they're different sizes. Just like, they're like a pixel off or something. Whoever put the made these decks.
Okay, I get it.
Yeah. That's why it doesn't like them, because you can only make decks from things with the same size. So,
Okay.
should you have both of these card backs?
The thing is that there were some, because it's still in the prototype version,
Yeah.
there were two action cards missing, so that's why they're from this.
Oh, okay, but they both belong in your deck?
I think right now, yes.
Okay.
Because there were actually two cards missing from my deck. So
Oh, I see.
these cards, 3 cards. Yeah, but because he's missing like 1 or 2 good cards.
Oh, yeah.
But we can do that away. So how do you shuffle?
Yeah, so if you just right click, you can press shuffle and then take the top card off. Shuffles the little... There it is.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
So we have the frontal attack plus...
Okay.
Okay.
Plus this one.
So what is... Yeah.
I also, because I'm using a card, so I'm
Yeah.
using a range attack. In most cases, I would use an ammunition, but I have a specific weapon,
Yep.
throwing knives, that I just actually throw them. So these 2 red cubes represent one of my knives. So
Yep.
I will just discard a red cube.
Yep.
That means that I've thrown 1 knife. Maybe I shouldn't, because my result is not very good.
Okay.
But I'm guaranteeing 1 damage, because right now I have 1 success and 1 damage.
Okay.
This blood drop is a guaranteed damage, so this is a guaranteed hit. The other is a 1 success.
On a die roll.
I have to go.
Yep.
Yes. So I have to go to my chart.
Yep.
My weapon chart is here, and with 2 successes, I can have 1 damage.
Uh-huh.
I have only 1 success right now.
Yes.
So I'm not doing any damage from this card,
That's
but
right.
I'm doing 1 damage to him by this card.
Makes sense?
Makes sense? Okay. So my enemy right now has -1 health.
Because
And
he
now we
owned...
proceed.
Yep.
Yes?
Oh, because he only
Now
has
we
1
proceed.
health. That's right.
He has 2 healths in total. So right
Oh,
now
two
he
health
has
at the
1.
top. Yep.
So it's -1. So right now he is on 1 health.
Yep.
Okay? Because I did the 1 damage to him.
Mm-hmm.
And now this card goes back.
Which back is it? It's this one. Yep.
Okay. I shuffle again. And I pick this card.
Oh, that's better.
So, these are my range cards.
Yep.
Sorry, so these are my melee cards right now. So, right now for the melee phase, we're looking at the red section.
Okay.
And you can see the axis. The axis represents the successes. It's very similar to the range. And the shield icon represents the block. So I can block 1 damage. So this is my combat result.
Yep.
And now you have to roll my enemy's dice.
A green and 2 white.
Exactly.
Okay.
And as you can see in his card, there is 1 success already printed. In
Guaranteed. Sure.
Yeah. So he's already have. So roll for me this die.
And
dice.
that is 3 successes, which is 2 more damage.
This is. Wait one. Now
no, they're not success.
A little. So right now he has 3 successes plus 1 in his card.
Yes.
He has 4 successes.
He has 4 successes, which is 2 damage. That's right.
Okay. But the thing is that right now I have 3 successes.
Yes.
So what we're doing here is we're subtracting our successes from the enemy successes.
Okay.
So he has 4 successes in total.
Yep.
I have, as you can see, 3 successes in total. So this is -1.
Oops.
This is -1 for me.
Yep.
Because he has 1. So actually he has 1 success.
Okay.
Does that make sense? With 1 success, as you can see in his chart, he does 1 damage to me.
Yes.
Right? But I
have
also
a
have a
block.
block,
Yes.
so I block this damage.
Yep.
So if you got it, that's it. My enemy still stays in 1 health because I didn't try to damage him.
Yep.
I blocked him. The thing is that I survived him.
Yeah.
I didn't kill him, but I survived him. So I will claim the survival reward. It's in the left one.
Yep.
As you can see, there is a skull icon. The skull icon is the kill reward. The other is a survival reward. So as a survival reward,
so the combat is over now, because we've done both phases. Yep.
After these 2 rounds,
Cool.
you have 1 in 1 round.
That makes sense.
If you don't choose a ranged round, you have 1 melee round only.
Cool.
This is as normal for encounter. So the battle is over.
Yep.
I gain 1 XP for my survival reward.
Yep.
I discard the cards, and I successfully completed 1 trek.
Yep.
So I'm placing this token flipped.
Cool. Oops.
Not
that one. This one.
Yes. So I place this one to indicate that I've trekked successfully in this area.
Yep.
And that was all. That was my round.
Yep.
So this enemy gets discarded.
Yep.
This is your turn now.
Okay.
You have to resolve your.
So I am also trekking. So I will begin by moving. I will not march. So I'm going to start by. Oh wait, what do I like doing? I have to start at my adjacent to my camp, right?
Yeah. You have to be adjacent every time. So yeah, this is the only place.
That's fine.
That you can...
And so then also, so move and then resolve a combat encounter. So do I place? I don't place this little shopping trolley icon, do I?
When you move
Yeah.
into a new tile, whenever you move either into a new tile or a previously discovered, you can place, if you want, whatever scavenge style you want on it. So you can place.
I think I will.
When you're moving and or marching, you can place. This is one way that you can place scavenge side tokens. The other is through mapping.
I'm going to move there. I'm going to place that. And I'm now going to have a combat.
Yep.
All right, let's draw from here. So I am versing. Who are you? This is an urban gangster as well. So same thing as before.
Are the decks shuffled?
They are now.
Okay.
All right. So, you'll deal with rolling for him. So I can choose to do a ranged phase or not.
Yep.
If I do a ranged phase, I get to...
You have to spend your ammunition.
Yep. But I do have a ranged weapon. I have the pistol, so that's good to know. So, let's see. I could do any of these things. So, do they attack first?
Sorry, you're looking at your skill cards right now.
Oh, yes.
Your challenge cards are the cards that you're gonna fight.
That's right. Thank you.
These are the skills that you probably will unlock with spending your XP.
That makes a lot of sense. Yes. Thank you. Yes. Sorry, that's the one I care about.
So right now you're called to choose one primary card. If you're using a ranged weapon, maybe you should go for a ranged attack, or maybe you can pick something that's so a little bit of both. You can choose something that's extremely powerful, but not very good in melee. So you have these choices here.
Yeah, cool.
You cannot have a card that it's both good for both actions. But this primary card, whether for range or just for melee, is gonna be the same both rounds.
Yep, that's fine. In that case, I think I'll go maintain distance. That's going to be my card.
Sure.
Then-
Okay.
So I'll take all these, put them back, and shuffle them, and then take one.
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, so I'm going with that. Okay, that's critical strike. Wow.
Okay. How do I roll these?
Yep.
Select an R.
R is yep. Don't stack them on top of each other. Just put them side by side, and then select them by holding Shift.
I still have a problem when I'm holding shift.
Yeah.
It doesn't seem to.
That's so weird. That's okay. You can roll them one at a time. So mouse over R, mouse over R.
Yeah. My R also it doesn't work.
Really? That's so strange. Because yeah, I can roll.
Yeah.
I'll let you roll the second one though.
Sorry.
There we go.
Okay, now it works. I don't know what happened.
That was weird.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh,
What have we got?
he has two successes. Oh,
Two
Can you
successes.
check Yes. Can you check what is your range, your weapon?
The range of my weapon is 1.
Okay, he also has one.
Yep.
So you shoot simultaneously.
Okay.
So the thing is that with two successes, as you can see in the chart, he still does you 1 damage.
Yes. Okay.
He cannot do more.
That's
So
fine.
you receive 1 damage from this.
Yep. Done.
And okay, now the shift works. I don't know what happened.
That was really strange. That's okay.
I minimized the window and opened it again.
Oh,
Something stuck.
okay.
Okay, the thing is, you have to discard 1 ammunition if you want to use your effect.
I'm fine with that.
Perfect. And then you have 3 successes.
I do
With
have 3 successes. 1
look
damage.
at your weapon strat. You also do 1 damage to him.
Yep.
So that's fine.
Cool.
So now we're moving to the melee combat.
Yep.
You have to just choose a different random card. Put this random card back in your
Put it back.
deck.
Give it a shuffle.
Another random.
And take 1. That's this one. Frontal attack. Ooh, wow. I have
All right.
3 successes.
Three
3 successes and 1 defense.
Okay. That's perfect. I'm gonna roll his die.
Oh, let's see if we can do this. Uh-huh.
He has 2
successes.
successes and one printed on his card.
Yep.
3 in total.
Okay.
So you both have 3 successes. So the amount is 0.
Yep.
There are some enemies and some weapons that even with 0
Yes.
successes do damage.
Okay. Okay.
Does your weapon by any chance has something like that?
It does not.
But I think
Oh,
you can
but I can be aggressive.
exactly. You can spend your defense that you have
Yep.
and turn it into another success.
I'm okay with that.
Okay. You don't have to spend a boost cube, right? No.
Nope. I can just do it.
Okay. This is perfect because you have 1 more success. Right
Yep.
now you have 1 success. With 1 success, your weapon does
1
how
damage.
much damage?
1 damage.
And that's perfect. And that's perfect because he had only 1 health.
Yep.
So this enemy is dead.
Yes.
And you can claim your
Ammo
kill
back.
rewards.
Great. So
Claim your ammo back.
Yep.
1 experience point.
Perfect. I'm happy with that result.
It's not perfect because we still suffered 1 damage.
That's
from
true.
This type of enemy.
That's true. Oh, so does he still does he still attack me? No. Because I had
No,
more
that's
successes. That's right.
Yeah, the thing is that you suffered 1 damage from the range, kind of, and
Yeah.
that was unfortunate. That's
Yes.
it. But he's dead. This enemy is dead.
Yep.
You can take this out.
He's gone.
You took 1 experience point.
I did. Yep.
And you also take 1 trek.
Oh, that's
token
right.
and place it in your card to indicate that you trekked in the specific area.
Yes, perfect.
Okay, that was all.
Cool.
Right now we're going through night phase. Night
Okay.
phase is the place where we can spend XP, but right now we have one each.
We
so
have
we
one
cannot.
each. I think that's okay.
Yeah. We replenish the tiles and all that, but
Yep.
they're already replenished. And now we're going through the next round, the second day phase.
Okay.
That's perfect. Is it possible to have like 10 seconds off for
yeah.
emergency for this?
Go.
Is
Go,
it
go, go.
possible?
Take care of it. Of course.
Okay. It's gonna be 10 seconds.
Yeah. That's fine. I'll hang out.
Okay, sure.
Yeah.
Coming.
This is really interesting. I think there's a lot of paths to victory I can see coming out, because you've got these different skill trees you can upgrade. So, like, for example, the skill up, I've already taken perfect footwork. During melee combat, if your challenge cards have fewer than 2 successes, gain 1. So already I've given myself a skill which sort of really boosts the asymmetry of these characters. I find that really fun. And I'm really curious about these story elements to come out. I really want to see some of them. And I think they're going to come out through these turns as we get flipped. When we don't get these crosses out in the storybooks, we're going to get those stories happening. So I'm really curious to see how that all plays out. We're only playing a truncated version of the game today. We're going to do 10 rounds instead of 16, which is normal. But yeah, I think this will be... I'm really curious to see how it shakes out. The combat's intuitive. Like, this is the first time I've played it. So, and like, I'm just sort of picking up as we go. But it all just makes sense as Harry has explained it. So it's... yeah, no, I'm very curious. Oh, and he's back. Emergency solved.
Okay.
All good?
All good, thanks. Sorry
No problem. No, you're fine.
I just wanted to say that the version we're playing right now
Yes.
is one of the early versions.
That's
of,
right.
The Post-Human Saga.
Yes.
Journey Home. We're currently still in development on that. We're nearly there, like 98 or something.
Yep.
But it has been heavily revised. The mechanics are very, very similar. So we still have the shared goals and all that. What have changed, and it's more thematically correct, is the cartographer choices. So in the beginning, we have one cartographer. We had a little specific setup, a little different, and we have a specific path to achieve. In the new version of the game, we're gonna be starting in different places.
Oh, okay.
So we're gonna start from a tile that contains ruins. So this tile is gonna be in different places, nearly through the back of the quadrant of the map.
Yeah.
There are going to be obstacles in different locations. So places that we cannot pass through, or place tiles there. And you have to chart your journey from the specific starting point back to the fortress area here.
Sure.
In order to claim 2 victory points, and you can also pass through the other landmarks. So you get points in the new version of the game. You get points if you connect 2 landmarks together.
Yep.
And then, if you chart your journey from your starting position through the main landmark, it's gonna be one revealed landmark, back to the journey. The main landmark will also contain more story, a very specific story about your own journey back home.
Okay.
So these are big changes there. Mechanically, it doesn't affect the game too much.
Yeah.
So the experience should be here.
But they
But
add
yeah, you can
they add a
check
bit
out-
more variety to the tile laying puzzle. Cool.
They add more variety. It's more different and more difficult to charge your part
Yep.
of your path. You have a specific story tied to your journey, your specific journey home.
Yep.
That you can again follow or not follow. You know, you have more choices. And
Cool.
more freedom of playstyle.
That's awesome. Cool.
So yeah, I want to clear that. So
Yes. Yes. Of course.
it's a little outdated, but it should be there. Everything should be experienced as the journey home. And of course, you can check out our Kickstarter
Which is live right now.
in 4 days. And you can also see how the new cartographers are gonna look. We have much more stretch goals to unlock.
Oh
They're
yeah.
gonna bring a lot of more components and a lot of more cartographer options with different setups, with different stories for returning back to the fortress.
Yep.
We're having, of course, more equipment, more enemy mutant encounters,
Cool.
weapons,
Wow. More explorer
more
packs.
explorer
Yeah.
packs, yeah.
Cool.
But I think the attraction here is the cartographer part.
Yeah.
So different journeys home, different ways of experiencing your journey home with
Cool.
different stories, with different setups. So yeah, help us unlock this.
Absolutely.
stretch
You're
goals
at you're
and
at
get more and more.
68 out of 70 to get that level 2 enemy mutant. So you're very close.
Yeah, I think we'll get more. Yeah, that's nice. Let's. Okay,
All right, let's go.
that's all we can continue. Okay, first things first. Before we turn the next round, we have to eat food or suffer fatigue.
Okay.
Okay, and I'm going to choose to suffer fatigue just to
Okay.
demonstrate that. I'm not gonna eat food. I'm gonna keep my food
Yep.
for now. So, fatigue meter is this one. I move it one way up, and I suffer the specific conditions. So right now, this means that I lose one morale.
Yes.
So that's the immediate effect of that action.
Okay.
So
Interesting.
I suffered the fatigue. I didn't want to eat.
You
Are
just
you
want
gonna
to
do the
hold on
same,
to your
or-
food. I think I'm also going to do the same. I'm just going to suffer the one
You're
morale.
curious.
I'm curious.
In this game, it can be hard to forage for food.
Right.
You need to constantly, have your upkeep.
Yep.
And as it's early, I think we can take one.
We can afford it. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
fine. Cool. Round 2.
We flip that,
That's me.
and this means, this is your token. This means that before we do anything else, we have to read you a story.
Oh.
You have to experience one.
I get myself a bedtime story. That's great. It's
Yes, so you choose-
it's 10:30 here in Australia at night, so I get a bedtime story. I'm very excited.
Okay.
Where-
For us here in Malta,
Yes.
it's morning. It's midday.
Oh, okay. Well, this will get you going.
This is the green bag.
Yep.
Yeah. This is the green bag. You choose one random story encounter.
I choose this one. 29.
This is 29. So this is a story that's gonna happen.
Ooh, is it in the rule book?
This is in the specific book. It says the storybook.
Do you have the storybook open, or do I need to go grab that?
I have a storybook here.
Oh,
physical
great.
storybook here.
Excellent.
I don't know if you have it in Tabletopia, the storybooks. Probably you have it.
Probably have it.
I think I saw that.
Let's go for a hunt. Storybook. Oh, there it is. Yes, the PDF is on the Yep, that's fine. I've got that open. So let's see. Encounter number 29. Now, who wants to read that?
I am going to read that.
You
to
read
because
for
you have
me.
to-
Excellent.
Yes, because you have to decide.
Okay, I
this
won't read
story-
ahead then.
Before I continue through,
Hmm.
in most of the story encounters,
Yeah.
you have to decide what you're gonna do.
Yep.
And in choosing to act, mainly, you usually have to do a check, a stat check.
Okay.
The way that we do that in the story encounters is very similar to the combat phase.
Okay.
But it's a little more expansive. So, if you look at your action cards,
Yeah.
the same one that you use for combat, you can see some numbers down there. One number it's your mind. The other is your speed.
My mind and my speed.
Oops. Sorry.
Yep. Oh no, I did that one.
Okay. These are the stats that you're gonna look. I think this is my board.
Oh no, I'm sorry. It is.
Okay.
Oh my gosh. I'm on the wrong board. Yes. Sorry, I'm on my board now.
Yeah, totally fine. I should say that the exhausted cards
Yes.
should be kept face down.
Of course. So I can't track it.
You can track it because when you want to recover them, you shouldn't be able to tell exactly which one.
That makes sense.
I'm gonna get to that. So, how stories work? In most cases, you're gonna have a stat check about either your mind or your speed, depending on the action you're gonna choose. So, if you're trying to manipulate someone or talk your way out of this situation, you're mainly gonna use the mind stack. If you want to fight or run, you're mainly gonna use your speed. So these are the two stats that you're gonna keep track of. And what's gonna happen is that usually, depending on your actions, there's gonna be a challenge, a speed or a mind challenge. There's gonna be a success threshold and a major success threshold that you may want to meet in order to succeed in the story or fail or whatever.
Yep.
And the way to do that is you're going to choose one primary card again, which is going to be exhausted.
Okay.
And then instead of one, two random cards, and then two random cards, or that these cards are not going to get exhausted.
Got it. Same as combat. Yep.
Right now, yeah. I'm gonna read you the story.
Yes.
And then you decide, okay?
Okay. Interesting. Here we go.
But that's how it's going. So, the story is called Trapped. Adrenaline bursts down your veins and your senses are sharpened. You become aware of many things simultaneously. The tripwire that your leg has just brushed.
Oh my gosh.
The human carcass hanging in a net from the nearest tree. The twang of a spring going off just to your left.
Ooh.
Yeah, you are not in a nice situation. If you had a clumsy follower, followers are characters that can join you and aid you in story encounters, in events, stuff like that.
Well, I don't have any followers.
Followers. If you had, the outcome will be different for you.
Okay.
Because they affect the way that stories pan out, depending on the personality. The followers have two different character traits. They can hugely affect the story. But you don't have. So right now you don't have a choice, because if you do not have a clumsy follower, you must take a speed challenge.
Okay.
And you can success on 4, and major success is on 5.
Ooh.
Major success is, a little better than just success, but they're both a lot better than failing.
Yes.
Because right now you're in a tripwire situation.
Yeah, that doesn't sound good. Okay, I'm taking a speed challenge.
Yeah.
I need a success on 4 at least.
4, major on 5.
Well, this sounds very dangerous. I'm going to actually primary the critical strike.
Yeah, and as you can see, this will also affect your combat. I mean, because this is also a very good combat card.
It is a very good combat card.
Exactly. You have all these choices all the time. Do I want to have a good story here, a good story outcome, or do I want to keep my good cards for combat? So
I'm kind of worried this is going to be like a not bad story rather than a good story, but let's find out. I'm going to draw.
Yeah, I get what you're saying. So, you pick this one, and now the good thing is that you draw 2 random cards
2 random cards.
instead of 1.
And both of them go towards it?
All of them.
All
your
of them.
primary and the 2 random, they go. But
Oh
the
my
random
God.
cards are not a good.
Okay. I got a 6, which is a major
it's a
success.
Yes.
Major success on
So-
5.
Yeah. That's perfect. So, the outcome is
Yes.
5+.
5 plus.
You run through the traps. Yeah. You run through the traps as they go off all around you and slam into a fellow traveler who's gotten caught in one of the traps.
Oh.
You help them through the traps, and they decide to stick with you.
Yes.
Congratulations. You get 2 XP and 1 follower.
That's good for me. I'm happy with that.
This is one of the best outcomes, yes.
I'm okay with that. So 2 XP and a follower.
Yeah, so you draw 1 follower from the follower card.
Okay.
The deck, yes.
I will take this
This
one.
follower is gonna. That's perfect. It's a philosopher.
This is the philosopher. When the philosopher joins you, add 2 red cubes to this card. Okay. During a stat challenge, you may discard 1 cube from this card to gain 1 success.
Like you just did.
Yep, that makes
So
sense.
this character helps you during the story encounter.
Cool.
And as you can see, it has characteristics.
Clever
down there.
and clumsy. Yeah, and that would have affected this one, where
Yes,
a clumsy character would have made the outcome a lot different. Because if I
As
think...
you can imagine, it would be worse. I think.
Yes, I think I accidentally saw that my companion steps on the pressure plate.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Exactly. So
Cool.
there are these things that, the mechanical aspect of your follower or of the equipment binds into the story and affect the way that you experience all that. So the follower stays with you
Yep.
for all the game unless you
Get knocked out.
KO.
Okay.
Get knocked out. So you want to exhaust your primary card and just put your
I don't
other
want
2
to.
random cards.
Okay.
Okay.
That's done.
And that's it. That was the story.
Cool.
And now let's move on with everything.
Right.
Now, as you can see, we have another broadcast phase. So let's bid. Let's bid again.
Let's bid again.
Player order. I'm taking my 1.
I'm taking my 2.
Yep.
Now, you are in the fortunate position where you are already in first place. So if we tie, you would stay in first place. I don't know how I feel about that. Let's see. What have we got? We've got... now, when you bid and you aren't the winner, do you still lose your broadcasts?
Yes.
You exhaust them.
You exhaust whatever broadcast you bid.
That makes sense.
There are some abilities with some characters that you keep them,
Okay.
but the general rule is that if you bid something, you exhaust it, whether you win it or not.
That makes sense. Okay. Let's see. If I were to go there, I could do that. Or we could be doing... Yep. Mountain, farm, tree. What do I care about there? It's interesting. And you have a city, is that right? City, yep. Okay. Okay, cool. I'm ready to bid.
Okay, I'm also ready to bid.
Okay, 3, 2, 1. I bid 0 again.
I bid 1 again. So
Okay.
I exhausted my last one.
So you now have nothing.
Yeah, but it's okay. When I'm taking a map action, I can get back some broadcast.
That's true.
For now, I'm just gonna take this pair. Okay. And I'm done. So you can.
Interesting. Okay. You took the farm. Oh no, because you knew I would use that.
No, I didn't. I didn't know that you.
All right, that's fine. So we've got the mountains and we've got the forest. And that also comes with. Okay, I think I'm going to take. Ooh, interesting. Mountains are very cool. Yeah. But then you've also got a forest. Then you can do the. But then I've got my cartographer goal. There's lots of things to think about.
There are things that can, if you're efficient, you can tie together your recon, your explorer, and your cartographer.
If you're very efficient.
Yes. I mean, after you play it like 2 or 3 times, you get there.
Yeah,
and
of
this
course.
is also one fun part. Try to puzzle these different elements together if you can.
That's really cool. I'm taking the mountain with the lab, by the way.
Lab. This is the lab one, yeah.
Yep.
Sure. Okay, I'm just replenishing the tiles.
Oh, and what do the top right symbols mean? Is that a reward or something?
Okay. Yes, I haven't gone through that.
Yep.
I'm going to go. Sorry. So, in each tile, there are, when you forage, you take specific loot for the 4 different terrains.
Yep.
And these are always the same. So in forest tiles, you get 2 food and 1 recovery token.
Yep.
In rural, you get 1 food and 2 ammunition.
Yep.
In the city tile, you get 1 melee weapon, and in the mountain tile, you get 1 ranged weapon.
Okay.
These are the normal forage rewards.
Yep.
But in each tile, you can see different rewards printed on top of them. So these are the extra rewards that you can claim.
Cool.
To claim them,
yeah,
you have to take a mind challenge.
Okay.
And success on 4.
Okay.
And the mind challenge here works exactly the same as the stats in the story
That makes
encounters.
sense. That makes sense.
So if you want the bonus loot from a terrain, you may attempt the mind challenge.
Cool. Good to know.
One little hint that I haven't mentioned is that you're never required to play a primary card.
Right.
So you don't have to play a primary card. You can just go with your random card only.
Yep.
So that you cannot exhaust. So even in the stat challenge, you can not exhaust a primary card and just pick 2 random cards and play them.
Okay.
And then you just pushing your luck,
Yeah.
So you can attempt the bonus loot all the time without even, discarding one of your cards. So keep that also in mind.
Good to know.
So yeah.
Cool.
So for example, in this forest style, if you scavenge it and if you forage it,
Yep.
and then go for the bonus loot, you can get another follower. The maximum number of followers that you can have at any time are 2.
Okay, that's good to know. So I can't just spam followers. Yes.
You can quote unquote discard 1 follower and get another one.
Makes sense.
It's up to you.
Cool.
But your maximum hand is that. Okay, let me replenish. And remember, there's also the map action.
Yep.
In which a lot of things can happen. In the map action, I can either take 2 of my broadcast tokens back.
Yep.
From the exhausted area, or refresh everything in a map.
Yep. So if
you see something that you like right now, maybe if I'm going first and choosing the map option, maybe I'm going to refresh everything, and ruin your plans, or make them even better.
Or maybe I don't want you to get something.
Exactly. And you can just refresh the map tiles just to ruin me. So
Cool.
there are a lot of things that you can consider. You can just go on your own way.
Really cool.
The player order is important in that manner.
Yep.
Mainly for map tiles, it's very important. Because right now I'm seeing tiles that I like.
Yep.
Yeah.
Cool. All right.
But
so, we have drafted our tiles.
Okay. Yeah. We're ready to play to start again the day phase. Now, I'm still the first player.
That's fine.
And I'm going to move. Let's move.
You're going to move?
Here. I'm going to move here by placing this tile here.
Are you trekking or are you mapping?
Sorry.
Trekking.
I forgot to designate that. Yeah.
Yes.
Sorry, I forgot to do that. Okay.
Trek or forage?
I've already chosen.
Yeah.
I'm going to forage, but let's reveal that. Sorry.
No, you're fine.
Together, I mean, you cannot.
That's fine.
The thing is that you have to do it simultaneously.
Oh, okay.
But in the case that I'm foraging, I'm not actually affecting you, so it's okay.
That's fine.
So you can choose whichever you want.
Mm-hmm. I'm going to trek again.
Perfect. So I'm gonna quickly finish my forage.
Yep.
I'm foraging here by moving.
Oh no.
By moving here.
I'm gonna lock these tiles.
Placing this thing here.
Mm-hmm.
And by foraging, I'm gonna claim the normal reward.
Yep.
The normal reward is 1 food and 2 ammo.
Where is there a reference guide somewhere that tells you what the normal rewards are?
Yes. In the cards themselves.
Oh.
So if you look at your forage card.
That's right. I can see that now.
You can see everything. All the descriptions of the actions. You can see them in the cards.
Great. Thank you.
Sorry, I never mentioned that.
That's okay.
Let's take an ammunition here, another one.
And are you going to attempt the mine challenge?
Yes, I'm going. And I'm going to also play card because there is a weapon and I need a ranged weapon.
Okay.
I have only one throwing knife.
Yep.
So, let's
see what you do.
No, actually, I'm not gonna shuffle.
You're gonna pick one and then shuffle.
Can I pick them all together?
You should be able to, yeah.
I am able now, yeah.
Yeah, good.
Okay, I need a mind challenge. The thing is that my character has also specific stats himself. If you look at his cards, my character card, I have a mind of 3 and the speed of 4.
Yes.
These stats can affect some combat.
Okay.
These are my set stats. And they also designate how much more likely I am to succeed in something. So with mind of 3, I'm not very good at mind challenges. So my cards don't have that many successes in mind challenge.
Yep.
Let me pick the other one from the other deck because. But this thing with the decks is a little. All right, but I'm gonna use this one card here. This is my primary one. It has 3 mines, so I just need 1. And sorry, quick question.
Yeah.
In my hand,
Yes.
can I pick when I have cards in my hand, can I pick multiple?
Of course, you can hold shift while you click them, which will highlight multiple cards. And then they'll move as one.
No, but when they're in my hand.
Yes, sorry. In your hand you can do that as well. Any luck?
Struggling with this. Okay, I'm gonna do that.
That works too.
And now they should.
I don't think they'll stack because they're from different decks. Because remember how they have the different card backs.
Forget about that.
Yes, no, that's. I'm really curious about this because there's so many different ways I can score, but I really like these kind of games where there's lots of different objectives, but you could be efficient and complete them all, but it's going to be really difficult to actually place the tiles in just the right way to fulfill multiple goals at once.
Yes, if you're going for that and your plans can get easily ruined, you know.
Yes, they can be.
If you're going for that, yes, but remember this is a long game.
Yeah.
These are in total 16 rounds.
Yes.
So there is some space for
of course
doing that, trying to strategize and following your plan. Or you can play more tactical, you know, play with a more. I'm sorry, I have difficulties.
That's okay. You're fine. It takes some getting used to if you're not familiar with the platform.
Yeah. I'm trying to find how I'm gonna.
Are you trying to make this into a deck?
Yes.
I think they're all There we go.
Oh, that's perfect. So I shuffle and I pick this one. And this one.
That's 0 and that's a 1. Oh, that's a 3.
That's 0, not 1.
It's only a 3. Oh no, wait, it's a mind. It's a mind. I was looking at your speed. I'm sorry, it's a 3 and a 1.
Yeah, it can happen.
That's still fine. That's great.
I barely managed.
Yes.
I spent one of my best melee, the best melee card I had.
But it was worth it because you get a weapon.
Yeah, it was worth it. So I just take one.
So you take a new weapon. What have you got? Whoa.
The Tear Scout is one of the best weapons.
It's a really good weapon.
And today, I'm not gonna equip it right now. Okay. So I'm gonna keep it.
Okay.
As you see, this item is heavy.
Yes.
You can see the K icon.
Yep.
The kilo icon. So I can only keep it in my K spot in the inventory. And I have only one space in my. These are my equipped weapons. So right now, I have to fight with these. I cannot change them during combat. I can change my equipment during every other time.
Yep.
So the 2 spaces are the equipped spaces, and the other are places that I can keep my stuff. So I'm gonna keep my heavy item in the heavy slot here. So if I get another heavy item, I won't have space to place it.
Cool.
And then if I want to equip it, I have to equip it in the heavy item.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Okay, now that was my forwards.
Cool.
Let's get on with your trick.
All right, trek. So I get to move or march. Maybe because it's early game, I'm not too worried about what will randomly come out. Now, what was the consequence of marching?
You're suffering 1 fatigue.
I'm suffering a fatigue, that's right. Maybe I don't want that much fatigue. I think I will just move instead. So I'm going to put this mountain... Oh, hold on. Let me just consult my cartographer card. Yeah, I'm going to put the mountain here. And then I'm going to move myself there. Now, do I want to place my lab there at all? Well, the lab helps me with the wind pump. That's pretty cool. Or the incubation system, or the harvest reaper. Actually, yeah, I will place the lab there. And now it's time for combat. So, I'm going to draw a level 1.
Yep.
It is the Doomsayer. Oh. And he has a ranged ability, Demoralize. Roll the d6. If the result is higher than your mind, lose 1. Okay.
Your mind is the mind that you can see in your stats.
Oh, it's a 2. That's not good. That's a 1 in 3 chance.
Yeah, this is good.
Ugh. Now, just a question about the philosopher, my follower. When can I apply the ability? Can I do it after I see the result?
Yes. Yes.
Good.
But the thing is that it's not a stat challenge.
Oh, it's not a stat challenge.
Because this is based on your character trait.
That's right.
Stat challenges are during story encounters mainly, or when we're foraging for the special ability.
That's
but
right.
I think it says in your character also that the specific character is also during a stat challenge.
Yeah, stat challenge. My mistake. I thought I could do something clever there. All right.
No. Yeah. The thing is that you have lower range than him, so either case he just starting his demoralization, so he should roll first the d6.
Right? All right. Where is the normal d6?
That
one. Cool.
This is the d6. Just have like the
cool.
Scars. I think you should roll it.
Yeah. Okay. Decide my fate. Here we go.
Yeah.
That is a 4. That is more than a 2.
That is.
All right.
So you suffer 1 morale, right?
Yes, 1 morale damage. Boo.
Okay.
That's okay.
So then you have to decide.
He
doesn't attack you with nothing in the range combat, so you have to decide if you're going for the range combat or just for the melee.
Well, if I do the range combat, then yes, I'm going through my cards faster, and I am a melee character primarily, but
yeah.
But then he might not even have a combat phase, and that's even better. A melee phase. But my pistol kind of sucks. So
the starting equipment need very good cards.
I think I will skip the ranged phase.
All right.
Yep.
Okay, but still you have to choose one primary card, but
yes,
make it more relevant to melee.
Yes, I think so. All right.
Oops.
From melee, excuse me, I'm going to take the hack and slash. I'm going to pop them back into a pile, flip that, shuffle that, and out of this comes the flail. All right, I have 3 successes and 1 auto damage. Is that correct?
Yep. Let me check. Yeah.
Cool.
That's great.
That's great.
So let me roll his die. He has 1 success.
Yep.
Guaranteed. And I need 1 green,
and 1 red. Oh,
sorry.
Oh. Ooh,
Mm-hmm.
one damage. So that's
The
okay.
thing is that, he does 1 damage to you.
Yep.
He has 1 success. Let us calculate the success first. So he has 1 success
Yep.
printed. You have 3. So in total, you have 2
2.
successes and 1 damage.
Yep. So I
2
do
successes give you,
3
and
successes.
you can
Give me 2.
2.
Oh. Overkill.
2 successes give you 2 damage.
Plus the guaranteed
Or 1.
damage.
Plus the guarantee. Yeah.
Yes.
Perfect.
So
Okay,
he's very dead.
He's dead, but because the melee is simultaneous,
Yes.
he does the 1 damage to you.
Yes. So I have taken that.
Okay. And if he was a mutated enemy, you would also need to get a mutation, but you're okay.
I'm
So
okay.
you just get another follower.
I get a follower and a XP.
Yeah.
Cool.
And 1 XP, and getting popular out there in the wild.
That's good. That's good. Who joins me now? This is the Convict. When the Convict joins you, add 2 red cubes to him. Okay. During a combat encounter, if you do not kill the enemy, you may discard a cube from this card to take any kill rewards except XP, in addition to the survive rewards. That makes sense. I like it.
Yep.
Cool.
It's a pretty... Okay. You successfully trekked in the area.
Yep.
So you can
Add the
place one of your explore trek tokens.
little trek token. Yep.
That's it.
Cool.
What are you going for? Trying to figure out. Oh, it's okay. That's all.
Yep.
We're going to the night phase right now, where you can spend XP because you have 4 XP right now.
I can spend XP. Do I care about any of my skills? Let's see.
I think you should get. There are a lot of good abilities there.
There are some good abilities in here. When you camp, recover health. That's pretty nice, because I'll probably need to camp soon. During rain...
And it gives you one. Yeah.
Sorry?
Yeah, no. And this gives you 1 free health.
I think I'm going to take the quick healer.
Okay, so you're going for combat, and that's in your character, it's okay.
Yep. So that's 3 XP.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Alright. Night has fallen, and the day has arisen, and we again choosing before everything starts whether we're gonna eat food or suffer fatigue. And I'm eating food.
You're eating food? Yeah, that makes sense.
Just discarded 1 food here.
I'm also going to eat a can of food.
Alright. I just threw it here near the stack, but that's okay.
Oh, that's fine.
And next round.
Next round? No story.
No story, but here we don't have a broadcast. If you see at the icon, we have an event.
Oh.
That means that a new event pops up. And every time, and this event will probably stay in play.
Yep.
Until the next event.
Okay.
So keep this event here. Oh. Yes, and that's the spooked
beasts. May I read this?
Yeah, sure.
Animals have a weird relationship with mutants. Some mutants can coax a wild creature to eat out of their hand, while others instill a primal fear in anything that moves. The latter kind must be around. The past few days have seen herds of wild animals stampeding all over the wilds. Now, when you forage, roll the d6. If the result is higher than your speed, you lose a health. Ooh. Leave this card in play until the next event card is drawn. If you have an insightful follower, ignore this effect. So I have... Nope. I have a clever, clumsy, or a daring and violent. So this still applies for me.
All right. Okay, so this stays in play. Let's leave it somewhere here. And it will make forage more difficult.
It will. And you've already foraged, and you already have a better weapon. I have not foraged yet.
Yeah, but you have 2 followers. I mean, you're doing good, I think.
Yeah.
Okay, that's it. And now because we're not broadcasting in this phase, we're not bidding, we're not changing player order.
That's right.
So we have to choose our actions right now and
Yep.
declare them. And I'm going to choose. Okay, I have chosen already. When you're ready.
Let's see. How's my health? Okay. Now, foraging is harder, especially if my speed... Well, my speed's pretty good.
You have pretty good speed. Yeah.
I have pretty good speed. Yeah.
You don't care.
I can move or march. Well, if I move or march, I can't go anywhere. Oh, I can only march. I can't move. Recover 2 broadcast tokens and then take the pet. Oh, yeah. Get some more map spaces, some more terrain. Or I can camp to recover up to 4 recovery. You may spend up to 4 recovery points to spend on any of those things. I see.
Yeah, you can see printed below. You can recover your health, your morale, your fatigue.
Yep.
You can recover your boost cubes
Yep.
or your broadcast tokens or your primary cards.
Cool. All right. I'm going to...
You also
I'm going to forage.
And I'm going to map.
Ah, cool. Go ahead.
I'm instantly going to pick this pair here. Again, we're taking pair.
Yep.
But I didn't refresh or anything, so I'm recovering 2 broadcast tokens back.
Yep.
All right. That's it. That's my map. And during a map, I can place tiles. You know, so during my map, I cannot move right now, so I have to stay where I am.
Yep.
But I cannot place tiles. I can place tiles adjacent to me.
Any number of terrain into empty zones. So if you've gotten a lot of terrain, that might be a good chance to help you build out towards one of the gold cards.
Yeah, I can build up to 3 tiles, or I can put more scavenge tokens, and I can put scavenge tokens in places adjacent to me. So map is a really good thing. The thing is that right now I'm not going to place it.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna do anything.
Yeah.
By placing or stuff like that. I just secured my tile and that's it.
Cool. Okay. So I'm going to forage, so I can move or march, then take a standard loot from the terrain you occupy. Well, you know what? I'm gonna march.
But you don't have. Yeah, you have to march.
So
you can either go back to your other tile and forage.
Yeah.
Okay, you can forage.
Oh, I could forage on the old one. Yeah, I think I've got enough followers for now, though.
Or you can forage on the. You can also forage on the one that you are in. Movement doesn't have to be the case. I mean, you can either not move or move nothing, move 0. So you can either stay there and go for the food and the ranged weapon.
I think I'm going to. Let's see. Based on the goals that are out, I'm actually going to. Yeah, I'm gonna march. So I'm gonna take a fatigue.
I like your daring approach.
Yeah, gonna take a fatigue. I'm going to grab one of these tiles, and it is going here. It is a city.
That's a city.
So I go there. And sorry, now the next step. Oh, so city gets me a butcher. So a weapon, a melee weapon.
A melee weapon.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
And you can also go for the extra, the bonus loot.
I think I will. Let's see. Food is good. I like food.
You need food.
That way I can stop losing, getting fatigued at night.
You should stop getting fatigue because your next fatigue level is gonna affect your health also if you get it. The thing is that either of your two bars, either morale or health drops to 0.
Yes.
You are knocked out.
That's not good.
So you have to keep and
all right.
You have to keep in mind that.
One thing I haven't done before I do the rest of my forage, I have to roll the d6 as part of the event.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
So I'm gonna roll this.
Yep.
Oh no.
It's 5.
It's higher than my 4.
No, you don't have 4. You have 5 speed, right?
Don't I have 4 speed?
You have 4 speed. Oh,
yeah.
Sorry. Oh. You're on the next team there.
Okay, I lose a health.
I thought you had 5 speed.
No, only 4. It's not as good as we thought.
Okay. Yeah, you need to come.
Yes, I need to rest at some point. Well, that's okay. In any case, I'm going to attempt the mind challenge. So, if you succeed, take the bonus loot from the terrain you occupy. All right. Well, yeah, I do want food because I'm getting really hungry. So.
And again, you don't need to exhaust primary card if you don't want.
Oh yeah, I've already done that, and that one goes back. Excuse me.
Yeah.
So, oops. I'll take all of them. Where did they go?
What happened here?
What just happened there?
I think you gave me.
Did I give you my... Oh, I might have dealt them to you. Sorry.
For some reason.
Can I have my
You're welcoming you.
Can I have my cards back, please? Thank you.
There you go.
Thank you. Oh, that was my fault. Sorry. Okay, so I will pick a primary card, and this is based on mind. So, yeah, I'm definitely gonna go for critical shot.
Okay.
And then I draw 2.
Yeah.
Yep.
You have 2 random cards, and also you have.
I do have a follower who can help me as well, which is a good thing because I am going to use my follower. There we go.
This will give. No, sorry. One moment.
Yeah.
Did you choose your primary card?
I did. Critical shot.
And then you don't. Then you don't have to use your folder. You have 4 in total.
Oh, of course I don't. Yes. Sorry.
Okay.
I was looking at speed. That's what happened. I keep doing that.
Yeah, it can happen. It can give it.
That's okay.
I get it. So yeah, you managed to get 1 plus food.
Right.
It's okay.
I will take a food. Where are those food tokens?
Here.
Ah, there they are. Thank you. Yay, I've got food. And I got this saw axe. Wow, okay.
You can equip it whenever you want. Not during combat, but
yep.
Whenever you want.
That seems better because it just does damage straight away. So I'm gonna put it I'm gonna equip it.
It is better because it does damage with 0.
Yep.
And it also does 3 maximum damage. It's
cool.
Very good. It's a very good weapon actually.
Cool.
Do you see this icon here on the top right?
Yeah.
This means that this weapon can also be used to be attached in another weapon.
Oh, okay. So I can like craft like a sword axe.
Exactly. You can craft like a sword axe or
oh my god,
club, like a club knife.
That's so cool.
There are a lot of crazy stuff.
Yeah.
You have to play 2 or 3 times to experience a lot because you have a lot of cards, a lot of equipment. There are weapons that have equip slots, that have mod slots actually, and then you can use this weapon either as a mod to another weapon, or either as a main weapon. And there are some weapons that can have 2 mod slots. And in that case, this weapon would be used to give you 1 more success.
Okay.
As its icon.
Cool.
So you use a mode, and you get one more success.
Cool.
So you can craft combine weapons.
That's awesome.
And your character is melee based, so you could go for that.
I think that's a lot better. Yeah. Cool. And I have the ability to exhaust these 2 black cubes, one of them, to gain a gain a damage.
Guaranteed damage.
Cool.
This weapon is very, very good.
It looks really good, especially for me as a melee character. Okay.
All right.
That is my forage.
Okay, we're done, and let me refresh here.
Now, do I put a move token on here, but not a... I don't flip it, right?
Right now, you don't put any token.
Oh.
This is not a move token. This is... I didn't clarify this.
Yes.
These are the trek tokens.
Yep.
They designate whether you've trekked in an area, because when you've trekked in an area, you cannot trek there again.
Yes, that makes sense.
You cannot, but you can forage in whatever area you want.
Sure. Cool.
So the thing is that if you complete one of these patterns, you claim them, then you flip the trek tokens to indicate that these tiles cannot be used for anything.
You can't use it for multiple. Okay.
You cannot use them for multiple. You can use either. I mean, let's look at this card here. This card requires this specific pattern with this specific trick.
Yep.
This tile here is just a tile, so you just need to have a forage tile.
But it does not need to have been tracked.
Yes. The thing is that if you claim this one, then you flip you will flip these trick tokens into their explore side, so that these 2 cannot be used for claiming another card.
Yes.
But this one here, forest, because it's empty, it can be used.
Makes sense.
To be combined with another card. So then you could go for this one. And try to combine this with this one. Because this is a free, doesn't require anything.
That makes sense.
You can claim this one.
Yep.
And then trek here immediately and just combine, this pattern into a pattern like this. Do you make sense what I'm saying?
Yes, absolutely. That's really cool.
This is the puzzly nice aspect here. The tricks are gonna be flipped, so they cannot be used for anything, but there are a lot of tiles that can be used and combined. Like the mountain tile here.
Yep.
It can combine with another. It can stretch all this way, and you can make a good huge pattern with everything. That's
cool.
That's one. And there are also, sorry to clarify, there are also patterns like this one.
Yes.
This one requires a specific scavenge token to be placed.
Got it. A shopping.
Yeah, a mall. This is a mall, but shopping mall. Yeah. But the thing is that this icon should be face up.
Okay.
So if you use this icon, previously for a recon objective, because when you this get a little complicated, but you can understand.
Yes.
When you make a specific pattern here, in order to score it, you have to flip all this.
And then it's no longer usable for... Oh, sorry.
You don't flip... No, you don't flip the...
you don't flip the guide card.
Yeah. You flip the tokens.
Yes.
You flip the tokens, and in order to score this. The thing is that if you flip and score this, before you finish this, then this token maybe it's gonna be flipped.
Yep.
If this token is flipped, you cannot score. So you have, ideally, if you wanted to combine, say the first here, Recon Objectives, with this, you should first score this card.
Yep.
And then flip the scavenge token.
So only claiming recons flip the scavenge tiles terrains, but claiming it in the terrain.
In the terrain, no, it doesn't flip. The
Doesn't
only
flip
thing
it.
that you flip, the only thing that you flip are the trek icons.
Makes sense.
That's the only icons you have.
That makes sense.
It's very early, actually. So
Cool.
you just flip the scavenge sites in order to... What do we have here? Why do we have more?
I don't know.
Yeah, I did that. This was here, and this was here.
There we go.
Okay. That was a brief clarification. Sorry for that. So, with your move, so with your forward move, that's it. You don't have to track it or mark it or something.
That's fine.
So we're done. I refreshed here. I'm not gonna spend any XP. You have one. You cannot spend anything with 1 XP. So again, next round, awaiting food or suffering fatigue.
Ah, yes. I'm gonna wait.
I think you eat. Yes. You need to eat. Yeah.
Yes, I think so.
I'm also discarding 1 food. I'm also eating. Let's leave.
What have we got?
No
story.
No stories here. And we have a broadcast phase again.
Do have a broadcast. Okay.
Okay. Again, we're taking our broadcast tokens. I have 2. I take my 2.
What do I care about getting? Definitely. Because that could happen, but that could happen. Yeah, okay. My gosh. So many decisions.
This is a brain burner.
Yes, it is.
And if you try to formulate an efficient strategy, if you try to combine all these elements.
Yeah.
At the beginning, it can get, a little paralyzing.
Yes, of course.
But it depends. For me, this is a very nice part of the experience.
No, it's a really cool puzzle. I really like it.
Yeah.
I think, is it worth me doing? Yeah. Okay. All right. I'm gonna bid on something. All right. I've got my tokens.
Okay. I also got my token.
Yep. And you have 2 again now. Okay. Bid 3, 2, 1. I bid 1. Oh, you bid 2. Okay.
Yeah.
Your signal is way stronger than me.
I wanted to have this mountain tile.
I can see.
Sure. Okay. These 2 get exhausted. Let me take them. Try to place them. Okay, I'm taking this one.
Yeah.
Sorry. Oh. Yep. So as you can see, I've reached my limit, my hand limit right now of everything. So.
Let's put that back there. Okay, so I'm gonna take. Oh, interesting. What am I looking for? I probably want to. Let's see. I've got wheat and stuff and trees. Yeah. Gonna take this one.
All right.
Cool.
Okay, that was it. Let's refresh the map tile. Yeah. Okay.
Okay. Ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Okay, here we go. I'm going to camp.
I'm gonna check.
Yep, that's fair.
Okay. You can finish your camp action.
And you can just do your turn, right?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Remember that you instantly recover 1 health.
Because of my my power. Yes, quick healer.
And you have 4 more points to spend
On any of those things. Okay.
Yes.
What do I
Just
want?
a reminder,
Hmm.
not a reminder, you didn't want that, you didn't know that. In order to get back your action cards,
Yes.
you need to shuffle the deck
That's right.
and declare how many are you gonna get.
Okay. I can't just go one, then one.
So
then...
you cannot pick your you
Yep.
cannot do them in the order. You cannot pick them. So
Sure. Okay.
you have to declare like 3 cards. You shuffle them. You just take 3 cards. That's it.
Okay.
So you're never guaranteeing that you're getting your
Exactly
best
what
card.
you want. That's fine. Well, okay. First off,
Yeah.
I'm going to recover 2 fatigue because that's bad.
That makes perfect sense.
I'm going to recover.
Maybe recover 1 fatigue.
I'm gonna
maybe.
I'm gonna recover 1 morale, 1 fatigue. Yeah, I think that makes sense, and 2 of these cards.
Perfect. Then you shuffle. You just take 2.
I'm gonna take these 2. Very good.
Oh, that's the best. Your best melee cards.
They're pretty good. Yeah.
Okay. And when while you're camping, you also place this token in the tile that you camp.
Yep.
That means that next round you won't have to eat food.
Ah, cool. Cool.
You just recover your camp because you spend the night in a camp. So
Yep.
safe. You don't have to eat.
Awesome.
You don't get any-
Cool.
So, for my trek option,
Yep.
I'm going to move in this place here. Look, so I'm just moving from here 2 spaces, 1 and 2.
Yep.
That makes sense. I'm not placing any. Actually, should I?
Ooh. Decisions.
Yeah, let's place a mole here. Let's place a mole here.
Okay.
And I'm gonna trek here, and I'm gonna fight this guy. Ah, there's a mutant. Our friend.
Oh no! Here we go.
He's the speeder.
Okay.
In ranged combat, generally, you cannot get a mutation.
Yep.
But this guy spits you.
Oh no.
So you can suffer a mutation through ranged combat also.
Okay.
And he has 1 range, I have 0 range.
Oof.
So even if I kill him, he will have the chance to spit me.
Okay. Let's begin.
So you can roll his spitting die.
Yep. He spits at you. For 1 success.
1 success, 1 damage. So I get 1 damage immediately.
Yep.
And I get immediately 1 mutation.
Ooh.
We are 4 round 7, so I get from this.
I want to see these mutations.
This mutation is this one.
Pure metabolism.
You may not use boost tokens.
That just sounds healthy.
Yeah, my metabolism is amazing right now, so I cannot get drunk.
Yep.
The thing is that boost tokens are the recovery tokens that lets you recover the boost cubes.
Ah, okay.
So right now I cannot consume a boost.
Sure.
To recover a boost cube.
Yep.
And I can only recover my boost cubes by camping.
Yep.
That's actually bad.
That's not the worst. Yeah. Okay.
I don't like it.
Oh no.
No, it's not. It's not the worst.
Yeah.
It's okay.
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 Are you going to go ranged?
Yeah, why not? I'm gonna throw my last knife just out there. I'm not gonna try too hard to beat him, but I'm gonna try. Let's see. Let's see. Why? Okay, is there a quick way to open them, to spread them?
Which one? Oh, yes. Oh, you gave me some.
Oh, how did I do that?
There we go.
I just spread them like this.
So if you've got a deck and you need to take multiple things, you can use your mouse wheel to scroll up on it, and that'll let you take more things.
All right.
So, for example...
All right.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Go ahead.
Take 1, take 4, take 5.
Yeah.
I get it.
Yep.
Okay, should I use my best shooting? I'm gonna use...
What happens if you... you get a bullet. That's pretty good.
I'm gonna go with this one.
Which one
It's
are we
not the
doing?
best.
Okay.
This one here. It's not the best, but it will guarantee me at least 1 damage.
Definitely, yeah. That's pretty good.
So let's try to make this work this time. I'm trying to place them over
Yeah.
in the other card to make a deck, but yeah, we have the problem.
We have the problem where they're from different decks.
Yeah.
It's okay.
Sorry for that.
No, you're fine. It's not normally a problem, but oops. Well, what we'll do is you take any of these cards at random.
Yeah. Okay. I think I remember.
Do you know what's in those two?
I think this is not bad, but not good. So I'm just gonna go with this one. Okay. It's bad actually, but it gives me 1 success. So I have 2 successes here.
Yep.
With my throwing knives. With my throwing knives, I cannot do. No, I can. I have 1 damage and 1 damage here. Oh, he's dead. Okay. That was easy. Because I have 2 successes in my primary card.
There, yep.
My throwing knives. With 2 successes, I get 1 damage.
1 and then +1 guarantee.
1 more damage for the other card.
And you don't exhaust that. Oh, well, it doesn't matter because it's not a primary. Excuse me.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. I don't exhaust it because I cannot choose it.
That's right.
Primary.
Yes.
Right. Let's leave them there for now. Okay. You're helping me sort.
It's okay. It's fine.
Okay. All right.
Cool.
Okay, I'm gonna have them like this again.
Yeah, that's fine.
I'm not gonna. So, what happens? I get 1.
You get a bullet and an XP.
That's good because. Yeah, because right now I'm gonna change my equipment.
Yep.
I'm gonna put my weapon here. This is gonna go here because it's heavy.
Yep.
In this slot only. So I can equip another heavy slot. And I can discard this one.
Yep.
I'm just gonna discard it. I'm gonna use it again because I don't have any more knives. I threw them. But I'm getting 1 ammunition. 1 more. Oh, no, not here.
There it is.
Sorry. Okay. And 1 XP. Am I correct?
Yes. Cool.
All right. This guy is done. And I get another trick action. This should be flipped. All right. Nice. That's it. Okay.
Cool. Well, no need to roll those.
Yeah. Okay, night phase. We can spend XP. You have one, right?
I have one, so I'm not spending any. You may spend two.
I have two. I may spend.
Master Martial Artist or Safe Haven.
I will take the master martial art.
During melee.
I have the previous skill. I have the martial artist skill. So this is unarmed combat.
Yep.
During melee combat, if you do not use a weapon, use the attack profile above. So I'm gonna use this attack profile.
Cool.
But the thing is that I'm drawing 2 random cards instead of 1.
Yeah.
So it's not very powerful, all in all. But it's be much more successful.
It's better than your bladed staff.
It is better than my bladed staff. Yeah, but this is a starting.
Yeah, of course.
It's not better than other weapons. You can have like a combined total of 4 damage. 3 with your successes and 1 with a boost cube. So 4 damage can kill the other enemies because the level 2 mutants are usually having 3 health.
Cool.
With a maximum of 2, it's getting more difficult. But yeah, it's a cool skill, I think.
Okay.
It's my character, the martial guy. So this is my skill.
Cool. What are you trying to do? Oh, yes.
Grab it together. So if I want to grab it together, there's space, right?
You hold shift.
Sorry, holding stiff.
Yes.
I will. Yeah. Let's put the skills here.
Cool.
This one here. Okay. Next day.
All right. I think I'm going to have to make day 5 our final day. Unfortunately.
Okay.
Is that okay?
So it is okay. It is okay.
Yeah. We've been going for a while, and I think we've seen a lot of the game. I know we didn't get to the day 7 second decks, but we'll have a quick look at them after we finish this final round.
Yeah. I agree. I wanted to tell you because I saw that I claim this one.
There it is.
This card here.
Yep. I was wondering when you would do that.
I wanted to do that now, but I was totally involved with the setup here.
That's okay.
Moving. So what I'm doing right now is just flipping these tokens over.
Yep.
So these cannot be used by anything. So I claim this card. This card gives me 2 victory points.
Yep. Oh no.
So I get them instantly.
Yep.
Oh, no. I claim this card.
Yes.
This card is mine.
Uh-huh.
This card is one of the easiest ones.
Yes.
Because it's very short. And it doesn't have a follow-up. Most of the cards have follow-up. So here, if I achieve this card,
yeah,
I would go find the follow-up 1B.
Oh.
Take it from the deck. So this also its follow-up would be mine.
Oh.
And read its story. There is a story. There is a side objective.
Oh, that's cool.
Yes, and this objective, actually, this specific one has a second objective only. There are other quests that go to a third objective.
Oh, wow.
And a third objective usually is like a big boss fight, or a typical mutant encounter. There are unlocks. So there are some quests that go 1, 2, 3, and then you unlock something.
This actually starts a quest chain, and that quest is personal to you. Is that right?
Yeah, exactly. It's the thing that's happening here. So
that's
instead of having big missions, you can pursue your own mission through a chain here.
Yeah.
That will unlock. It can either unlock stuff here.
Whoa.
Items that aid you or hinder you.
Yeah.
But grant you experience points afterwards, or you can just keep this strain and just continue and claiming other stuff.
Yeah.
In my case, I claimed a quick card.
Yep.
It doesn't have any follow-up.
That's fine.
And if we were playing a longer game, strategically I wouldn't do that. I will immediately start going for the bigger
Of
one.
course.
But I didn't want to, and it depends. If you want to have a more tense and quick game, an aggressive game, maybe you're trying to go for the quick ones.
Yeah.
And you don't care about the story. But if you want to have a more involving game, maybe you're taking your time going through the more difficult ones, and then pursuing a side objective, and then pursuing a third objective. So you can go on your own way if you want, or you can actively compete with everybody else.
Yeah.
So I think this is the main
really
attraction
cool.
of the game.
Yeah, that's really cool because that not only adds incentive to go for those larger cards, but also it gives you a lot more flavor and a lot more story to actually sort of pull you through this world. That's really cool, and it's personal to you as well.
Exactly, and you can follow it if you want just for the story, or you can find like at the last 2 or 3 rounds, maybe you can find this. Remember, I had opened I had started this story here.
Yeah.
Maybe I can score like a quick 1 point and change the position on the board, or I might as well lose. I'm losing. I might as well play for points or play in order to experience more about the world.
Cool.
So they can just also give you incentives like that.
That's really cool.
They can give you like a Hail Mary.
Huh.
Oh, I had a boss fight from a story encounter like 4 or 5 rounds ago.
Maybe. Oh yeah, I've seen this. I've seen this boss deck. It looks scary.
Yeah. If you're not prepared, and when I say prepared, I mean well rested. Well rested, with a good melee and a good ranged weapon.
Yeah.
With both your boost cues, you're not going to study.
Right.
But these the boss encounters, they can be scary.
Ooh, can I say one?
Yeah, of course.
Let's have a look. This is
we have
Cutter Catface, a mutant boss. 4 health. Wow. Speed blow. During ranged combat, this enemy reduces your successes by 2. If your mind is 4+, you may exhaust a cube to ignore this. Oh, wow.
But it doesn't attack you in range. But if you see melee combat, it has a guaranteed damage.
And then 5 dice.
Give you a damage with 0. 5 dice. The black dice are the most extreme dice because they have their odds are stacked against you.
Right.
So the red dice are more.
Are they like giving. 4 sides are negative or something?
You have a negative side that's you can see. You have successes, you have damage, and you have success and damage.
Wow.
So this is,
That's a very main dice, and there's 2 of them.
Combination of a green die and a red die. White dice usually have defenses.
Yep.
Because you can also have defense. But this enemy can quickly kill you, like one-shot you immediately.
Yeah.
Give you like 2 or 3 damages immediately.
Wow.
That's it. That's not it. I mean, you lose 1 VP.
Yeah.
You have camp. I mean, the game is also forgiving in that regard. Even if you get knocked out, you can still claim your position. You can still win the game, even if you getting knocked out.
Yeah.
So nothing bans you from trying. What else? And let's wrap this up, and I'm gonna talk a bit about the cartographer again.
That sounds good. Yeah.
So one last round, right?
One more day.
Okay.
And it is a story for you.
I'm eating a food. It's a story for me.
Oh, yes. And I'm eating a food.
Okay, I chose...
Oh, I don't have to because I'm camping. I don't have to eat a food.
Yeah, you don't have. You just remove your camp token.
Yep.
Just put it back in your character. Okay.
Cool.
Perfect. Okay, I chose the story token 47.
Mm-hmm.
And Do you have access to the storyboard?
I do, yes. 47. Okay. Let's have a look.
Oh. Hit me.
43, 45, 47. Okay. All right, you ready for some story?
Yep.
Here we go. It's called The Saboteur. You can't remember the last time you heard the sound of an internal combustion engine. You approach the source of the sound cautiously and spot an armored military vehicle parked at an abandoned gas station. Strange insignia have been painted on its sides. You've never seen it before. A gang of heavily armed mutants are casing the gas station for fuel and supplies. With a vehicle like that, they could control the whole area. So, you have two choices. No. You can try and sneak up to the vehicle and sabotage it. This is a speed challenge with a success on 3 and a major success on 4. Or you can find a safe path clear of the mutants and stay off the roads for the rest of the day. This costs 1 food or 1 fatigue. So a speed challenge with a success of 3.
I think I'm going to sneak up on them.
Sneak up on them.
I think I have pretty.
All right.
I'm choosing this as my primary card.
Yep.
And I'm attempting. So this has already 2 successes.
Oh, very good.
And sorry, let me. This is the last time I'm gonna do.
The last time you're gonna have to deal with this.
Actually, I don't mind. It's a little hectic for you also. Trying to watch this. So can you help me? Can you help me for the last?
Yes, of course. What do you need? All these into this.
All these.
And then we'll just flip that and we'll give it a shuffle.
Okay.
There you go.
Perfect. So my first card is this one.
0.
0, of course. It's a flame.
You need 1 more.
Give me 2. Give me
1.
No, come on.
That's okay. That's a success.
This is a success. Okay.
It's a success. Not a major success, but it's still a success.
It's okay.
Okay.
Let's see what's happening.
So, you got a success on 3. All right.
Mm-hmm.
You conceal your approach by dodging behind the burnt-out husks of the other vehicles. You're silent and invisible. You ignite a fuse leading to the vehicle's fuel tank, but just as you're slipping away, you blunder right into the line of sight of a big head taking a piss behind a vending machine. The alarm is raised, and you make a run for it as bullets tear up the asphalt around you. +1 XP.
All right. Okay. That could have gone.
That could have gone a lot worse. Just looking at the results.
Yeah, I can get that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm overall happy.
Yeah, cool.
Managed to sneak and that's okay.
And so now we have our final day phase.
But as you can see, it's an event again. So we're gonna replace.
Oh, it is an event. Yes.
Previous. Yeah, we're gonna replace a previous event with this one.
Heavy rain. The rain comes down in sheets, beating down on you with every step you take. The road ahead seems longer than ever. When you trek, lose 1 success.
Morale.
Oh, morale. It is a morale. Yes.
But you have a daring follower, and you ignore this.
I do have a daring follower, so I get to ignore this.
Yeah, so you don't care.
Cool. I don't care.
And me, when I trek, And me, when I trek, I lose morale.
Yep.
If I trek. And it's gonna stay in 2 more rounds. Okay. That's good to know.
Well, we meant to refresh the route goals, the terrain goals.
Sorry, I claimed 1.
Yes.
This was B. So yeah, we refreshed 1.
There it is.
I just put another 1, and this is the new one.
Cool.
And we have all the big ones here.
Oh, I can see. Okay. I'm not going to be able to do anything this turn, sadly. That's okay.
Yep.
It's just short game, so it's not going to be normally like this.
Yeah, we're not even 1/3 of the game.
Exactly.
So I think in average, in a pretty good run,
Mm.
from what we've play tested so far,
Yeah.
you can achieve 3 of those explorer cards, 3 of the main ones,
Yes.
and probably maybe 1 or 2 side quests.
Yeah, I can
You
see
can do,
they
like,
all lead to a side quest, or at least an additional card.
Yeah. These are the big ones.
Cool.
So you can do like 4 or 5 in total stories and follow through them and reach their ending, hopefully. Combined with 1 or 2 recon objectives that you can do. Combined with your cartographer pattern, which is easy after a while to feel. It's very difficult.
Definitely.
So yeah, if you're going through more of the game, you can see that some things that were seemed a little too difficult to do are surprisingly more achievable,
Easier as you go. Yeah, definitely.
But yeah, I think we have a pretty good taste right now.
Cool.
All right. So we're choosing our actions for the last turn. I already chose.
I'm going to... I'm going to map.
I'm also going to map.
Okay. You get to go first.
Yes, that means that I go to go first. I'm not going to recover. Actually, I'm going to recover 2 of the tokens and take this one. Sorry. And take this one here.
Yep.
And here.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to place this here. And this here.
Oh,
and by doing that, I choose to flip, as I told you before, this scavenge. Oh, go on!
Oh no! Lock that off.
You did the same. Okay, I did the same. You did the same.
Oh no!
A little bit.
There we go.
Okay, and I'm flipping the last one. So I'm flipping these. So I claimed this one here.
The workshop.
The workshop. So I get 2 points.
Yep.
And because I'm the first player, I also take the first player bonus.
Ah, you get the you get a weapon.
Melee weapon, which I may not use because I'm a martial artist. But,
you know, it's still good.
Oh, it's a sword. It's a good weapon, I think. Yeah, it's a very good weapon, and it has mod slots. So maybe I will equip this.
Ooh, you can mod it.
And I can use it also as a modded weapon.
Yeah, cool.
So in this case, that I have flipped the scavenge side tokens, which I told you. Right now, I couldn't. I mean, there was a factory under here.
Yeah.
And if I had a card that required the factory, since I have flipped it, I no longer can use this as a factory. And the important thing is that every tile can have only one scavenge side token.
Right.
Whether it's flipped or face up.
Yep.
So right now, this tile cannot have any more scavenge side tokens, so I cannot use it for any more, ways of getting points through the explorer through the explorer objectives. So I have also to be careful when I want to use the recon pattern, and when I want to claim the first player bonus or whatever.
Yeah, cool.
Again, this is the version we're playing is an older version of the game.
Yep.
Even the recon objectives have been altered to offer different rewards.
Yep.
So right now, the first player bonus are different. You can have effects like more food, which is more important, or you can have effects like take a face-up tile
Oh yeah.
or take a scavenger site token of your choice from the bag. So you can have also effects that combine with your goals and what you're doing.
Cool.
We have more skills for the player,
Yep.
for the characters, and we have more skills for the older characters, for all the characters that we have in the Post-Human Saga.
Yep.
We have specific skills for the journey home that gain on mobility. So the new characters, we can be able to move up to 4 tiles.
Cool.
It's more essential to go back and forth if you're charting your way back to the fortress.
Yep.
And this new mechanic maybe requires you to go back and forth in previously visited places.
Yeah.
And you
Yeah.
need
Yeah.
more. So we have added skills for mobility. If you so wish to purchase them, you can move more efficiently.
Oh, cool.
What else? And the cartographer pattern is totally different. You have obstacles instead of a designated path, specific path. You have obstacles.
Yep.
And you have to reach your starting point through your main landmark objective.
Right.
All the way to the fortress.
Okay.
In order to gain the victory points. And you will have also 2 other side landmark objectives.
Yep.
If you can connect them, you can get additional points. If you can connect through your journey, you can chart all the way, connect the 2 side objectives, connect your main objective, and return to your journey home. This is 4 points in total, plus 2 experience points, plus story, specific story, your journey, combined with the explorer cards, with the specific stories that can start from all that. So this is what we're looking at.
Cool.
That's what's coming in the new version. But the gameplay here and how I affect you and how you affect me.
It kind of it's mechanically similar to what's in store.
It is.
Cool.
It is.
All right, for my final move, so the map I am going to take is... Well, let's see. First off, I'm going to recover 2 broadcast tokens. That's probably what I would have done if... Oh, I think that's 3. I just want 1, 2. And then...
All right.
I'm going...
I wanted to tell you...
Yeah.
Before you do that, because I already picked choice, right now you're about to choose from this. You can refresh if you want.
I can, yes.
But if you refresh, you're not going to recover broadcast.
No,
tokens.
But that's okay. I think I'm...
I want to remind you.
Yeah. I think I'm okay. Actually, you know what? I think you're right. I think I will refresh. Let's just get rid of those. I will refresh this. So these all discard.
Nice.
Oh, they discard, right? Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna put new scavenger site.
Yeah.
No.
Oh.
Yeah. 4. Okay.
1, 2, 3, and 4.
Oh, there's a mirrored scavenger.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's okay. I'm going to take these.
Sure.
And then, as the end of the map action, I may place any number of terrain and empty zones adjacent to the terrain I occupy.
Yeah, not orthogonally adjacent.
Yeah.
You can place diagonally here or here.
Yep, that's fine.
In any case, you can place up to 3.
I'll place that there, and I'll place that there. And I will... That's it.
Are you going to place any scavenger tokens?
Ooh. Yeah, okay. Actually, I will put...
You can also place scavenger tokens in the tile that you occupy also.
That makes sense, yeah. I think I'm happy with that.
All right.
Yep.
Sure. Okay, that was it. Now it's night phase. We refresh the map queue. We spend experience points. And that's it.
Cool.
I don't think
And for
So
people
we're stopping
watching,
here.
we're stopping at 5 out of 16 rounds. So there's plenty more game to come. There's got in round 7 you've got this escalation where you start drawing from the worst mutation deck and the worst enemy deck. So yeah, there's a lot more to come. Harry, is there any before we finish up? Is there anything in particular you just wanted to show off that we might have missed?
Mechanically, you mean?
Yeah.
No, I think this is all. I mean, you have to experience it. You have to go through the stories.
Yeah.
Like ruining the stories and what happens to them. We're having a new storybook, 30 more stories.
Oh wow.
So 30 more story tokens in the bag, 30 more new stories.
Wow. And I mean the stories are where this game's at.
Yeah, you can just play with the new stories, discover new stories, or you can play with the old stories because they can combine.
Yeah.
Because there are stories happening in the wild. There are a lot of more stories in the cartographer, the new cartographer cards. If you go to our Kickstarter, you can see how the cartographers are going to look.
Cool.
We have already unlocked one cartographer pack as a pledge goal.
Yep.
So you can check it out, and more coming. And as more pledges more stretch goals are unlocked, more cartographer patterns, and more cartographer stories.
The cartographer's tower is the pack 1, and pack 2 is the Oracle's diner. Interesting.
So these are 2 stories tied to these specific landmarks.
Cool.
And your journey through this specific landmark to the fortress.
Cool. Awesome. All right. Well, Harry, thank you so much. I'm sharing the link in the chat, so hopefully people can check out the Kickstarter. There's so much more to this game, and I really like it. I really like how story driven it is. I really like that the mechanics tie into the story and that they give you a sense of purpose to push yourself forward and gain points whilst also experiencing this really cool story. And congratulations on funding, and congratulations on your first design actually getting out there. That's really awesome.
Okay. Thank you very much. The game will support also a team versus mode.
Yep. That's cool.
So 2 players. Yeah. So 2 players cooperatively moving in the same area.
Yep.
And working together the common goals.
Yep.
It will support a new solo mode. The new solo is also tied to the main mechanics of the explorer cards.
Yep.
So you're gonna have a solo mission board.
Yep.
And you're gonna have many choices about which explorer puzzly things you want to do and combine in order to reach from the ruins back to the fortress before the mutants get to you.
Yep.
You have to fight. I mean, it's nice in the sense you have to prepare. You have to finish your missions, and then you prepare for a boss fight because there is a boss waiting at you.
Yeah.
Before you can enter the fortress.
Yep.
So yeah, there's a lot of stuff. I think we have a pretty good idea of how the game works, but you actually need to experience it. You need to.
Well, it's on Tabletopia right now if people want to give it a play.
Yeah.
Yep.
And hopefully we're gonna revisit with a new updated version of.
Oh my gosh! Well, let me know and we'll play that one as well.
Yeah, that's for sure.
That's awesome.
Because that's the way we need to do that.
Yeah.
And hopefully I'm gonna be, little more savvy on how to use.
No, that's okay. That's fine. It all comes with just experience and learning and trying it.
Sure.
Harry, thank you so much, and good luck with the rest of the Kickstarter. There are 4 days left, and people can go back it now. Yeah,
sure. Please back us. Unlock more stretch goals.
Yes.
The game is gonna have more and more and more stuff.
It is jam-packed.
Yeah. Thank you for having me, Mark.
Thank you very much, and thank you for teaching me. You're a good teacher, and and we got to go through the game and just learn as we went. Well, thank you for joining, everyone, and hope to see you soon. Enjoy the rest of your day, wherever you may be. Have a good day.
Have a good day. Ciao, bye. Thanks.